What's cracking, guys? YouTube Dweller Jojo here, and welcome to my top 5 tips on Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, before we get into these tips, here's some... Oh, damn, I actually just walked into that person. Yeah, I'm serious, okay. Anyways, pretty much, this is kind of going to be a bonus tip, I guess, to the top 5, so I'm going to tell you this before anything. Do not just go around killing random people in this game, or you will deeply regret it. Because if you just go around killing everybody you see just walking the trial and just, hey, I'm gonna kill you because, you know, I see your face, you look freaking ugly, I'm just gonna end your life. You're a villager, you're a beggar, I don't want your damn, you can't take my damn money. You said here, I pay your damn money for you to live, you die. No, you don't go around doing that. Because if you go around doing that, you have to do what my friend Billy had to do when he was playing this game. He killed so many people in this damn game that his reputation is so bad in every single damn town, he has to pay, legitly pay, 250 groschen just to talk to someone. Like, you could be just a random peasant, and the only way you would be able to talk to that person is if you paid them 250 groschen. And I'm pretty sure it can go up or down, it just depends on your reputation, really. And that is wild, so... really, just don't go around killing people. I don't recommend it. I mean, if you get the chance when the person surrenders, don't just take the chance. Don't just kill them all. Just like, you know, let some go and run away like little pussies they are, and, you know, let the other ones live. Let them live. All right, there goes our bonus tip. So let's move on to tip number 1. See you guys there. Tip number 1: kill every single guard. I'm just kidding. No. All right. So for the... oh, calm your tits. Alright, for the first tip that I'm going to give you guys, out of my 5 tips I'm going to give you, I say you should always come up and when you get the chance, wash yourself. Come up to a trough and wash yourself. Because if you're clean, this gives you a better impression on people. And people will be less likely to think that you're just a bum, pretty much. Because if you're sitting here walking around dirty all the time, it doesn't matter what the hell you're wearing. If you just look like you just came out of a goddamn orgy, everybody's gonna be treating you like a damn beggar. I mean, that beggar's getting some freaking bank, but like, I mean, everybody would treat you like a beggar, like a piece of shit, pretty much. And your haggle prices will go down if you do not clean yourself. Like, if you walk around in this game, like right here is the selected symbol. What is that little 4-leaf clover looking thingy-jigger right there? On the left of that will be a black spot, and that black spot means that your clothes are dirty. So don't let your clothes be dirty. And the only way you can clean them in the trough right here. The only way you can wash yourself when you clean up that clothes is if you're wearing that piece of clothes. So you have to wear it to be able to clean it. Alright, and there's another thing you should always do. Your weapon. There is a way to clean your sword. Now, I'll show you guys that in just a second. Alrighty. Now, this is the only way you can really clean your sword in this game. Yes, my sword is already clean, but the only way you can clean it is if you do this. Ironic, isn't it? It's kind of like a mini game, really. You just kind of just press the left trigger, and just to be able to start this thing on PlayStation and Xbox. You click the LT or L2 to be able to start this up, and then when you get the, because I don't know what it is on. See, look, there's some blood right there. There we go, perfect. Wait, how the hell did I flip that? I didn't know I could flip my sword around. Well, that was pretty cool. Alright, anyways, pretty much what you do, you're gonna take it and you just go like that. Legitly, that's all you do. You see that? Wasn't that magical? It's kind of like a minigame, ain't it? I already just cleaned everything. And all the blood just magically disappears into oblivion. That's how you clean your sword in this game. So my sword is nice and clean now. And this will also give you a better look on people. Like, if you're trying to intimidate people, get the blood on there, I guess. Because it'll kind of, I mean, it'll help you bully people into choosing your side, or help you bully people into doing whatever you want, pretty much. But if you're in town, and you're trying to haggle stuff, like I said, when your clothes are dirty, same with your blood. People are going to think you're just some douchebag bully, and they're going to try to rip you off pretty much most of the time, where they won't give you good deals. They'll just kind of just be like, hey, you kill people. I don't like you. And yeah, so that's our first tip. Clean everything, pretty much. And a better version of clean things, by the way, is the bathhouses. And I do not know how to access the bathhouses. Yeah, they cost money. I don't feel like spending my money on that, so I just kind of just come here and do that. But if you go to the bathhouses, they'll clean everything pretty much for you. And so yeah, that's how you clean things manually. And the other way to get your pay for your stuff being clean is the bathhouses. That's the better version of it anyways. Now let's move on to tip number 2. Tip number 2. Okay, listen up, alright? You see the very bottom of my screen how there's like that one rectangle bar. There's a red bar. Besides, that's a little empty bar. And then there's a underneath both of those bars at the top, there's a yellow bar. The red bar is your health. The empty bar, when you're on your horse, that is your horse's stamina. That's how long your horse can sprint, pretty much full speed. And it goes down really slow. Now that yellow bar right there, that thing, you gotta keep your eye on that thing at all times, pretty much. Because that is your stamina, and stamina's game depletes really fast if you're not careful. So, like, literally, everything in this game pretty much takes stamina. If you sprint, it takes stamina. If you swing, it takes stamina. Like, you see how small that stamina took when I was just swinging my fist? Now look how fast everything's just gone. Like, the stamina just disappears like nobody's business. And when you're completely out of stamina like this, you're completely vulnerable to attacks if you're fighting someone. And then you'll take a shit ton of damage if that stamina runs out all the way down there. So keep your eye on your stamina, watch your stamina when you're out there. Blocking also takes up stamina, and dodging also takes up stamina. So like I said, pretty much everything takes up stamina, even jumping. Yes, jumping takes stamina. Now, another thing you want to watch out for your stamina is your energy. Energy is pretty much how much you've been sleeping. And if it's up, you're good. If it's down, your stamina is going to automatically shrink. It's going to shrink because your guy's tired and he has less stamina. Now your nourishment is your food, pretty much. Food, how much, are you good enough? Are you hungry? You fine? If it starts getting below 50, your stamina is going to start shrinking because your guy's going to start starving and he's going to get hungry. And you will have less stamina. So kind of keep your nourishment up by eating food. I have no food on me right now, but just start munching on some food or rub some pots. There's like some pots that says eat from pot or drop something in the pot. When it's a pot of food, we'll actually just whistle my horsey. Hey, Pebbles, get out here. This is a special guest, Pebbles, here. Alright, anyways. And yeah, just eat up and rest up. Every time you rest, by the way, your health will go up when you rest. That's the best way to heal yourself, is sleeping. And yeah, that is the best way to heal yourself, actually, is sleeping. So yeah, let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 3. And this is actually a pretty useful tip. I found this out recently. I was like, hey, wait, you can shoot arrows. If you shoot arrows, doesn't that mean that your archery will go up if you just shoot the arrow? And it turns out, I was right! You shoot the arrow, your archery goes up. So, yeah, and what's a better time to shoot an arrow than in a tournament of shooting arrows and making money? So this is a good way to make a lot of money if you're good at archery, or a good way to increase your archery by just shooting arrows, and if you win, you make some coin. If you lose, you obviously lose coin. Now this is something you should do. Like, what, I'm a beginner. My guy's archery is only 2, so his arm will shake. The less bow level your guy has, the more you'll shake. The greater your bow level, the steadier your aim will be, pretty much. Now, when you're doing this, you'll be fighting not fighting, but going against generally 2 other people. Everybody be, oh no, it glitched. Well, sometimes the game will glitch, like it is right now, and it'll be that one dude who does not want to shoot the freaking arrow, and he'll be standing there like a bum forever. But pretty much, you sit here and you aim, and then you shoot at the targets. The closer you are to the center, the more points you get. Now, this is a way I use to, this is kind of like how I kind of tend to aim, is I use my knuckles to aim. The very top of my knuckle, as soon as my knuckle moves away from the target, oh shoot, that was a terrible shot right there. But as soon as your knuckles kind of reach to where you want to be at, the very top of your knuckle, that's where you should shoot. So why did I do shoot my part? That was weird. But that's where you want to shoot, and that's how you do this. And yeah, you make some coin if the game doesn't glitch. But sometimes it glitches like that, so it's a good time to save. So sometimes if you have any snaps, like save your snaps, you should save here. Let's see what happens if we wait. Maybe if we wait a second and then cancel, maybe he'll start moving. I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see if this fixes our problem. If it don't, then I guess the world's screwed if it glitches. Because if you leave while you're in the middle of a tournament, you're automatically disqualified. Yeah, he isn't moving, so see, like, watch, if I leave, now I'm disqualified. I lost, pretty much, since it shows beginner, I only lost 10 groschen. And so yeah, that's a good way to increase your archery, and a good way to make some coin if the game wants to work right. And now, let's move on to tip number 4. Now for my 4th tip. This is a pretty good spot right here. Now, pretty much, you come over here to this battle arena was pretty much, you know, I mean, you pretty much get to find this spot like in like the 3rd, I think, mission of the story. It's right in Radaway. It's right, literally just right there. It's just right there. But after you complete missions, you get this guy, the captain. Wait, what?
And if they aren't, you know how the story goes.
Oh. Oh, I forgot to pay attention to this guy. He came to interrupt my video. Well, you know what, guys? I'll give you a fight before I go fight the captain. So I'm not afraid of you, you little pansy.
Peshet should have sent twice as many men. I could slice up 10 fellows like you without raising a sweat. And you can go and tell Peshet that.
Alright, let's see what happens if I fight this guy. Is he gonna kick my ass, or maybe I'll kick his ass? Hey, see, since the captain's on my side, he'll help me out. Damn, I am whooping his ass! Where's the other guy at? Yeah, that's what I thought. He's unconscious now. Now, people will notice bad behavior. Okay, well, pretty much, you know, you can knock the fuck out of anybody if you want in this game. Was that guy one of the people? Was that one of the douchebags? Yeah, hey, what are you doing? There was supposed to be 2 of them to come fight me, but you know, whatever, they're pussies. Look at the captain expecting this knocked out dude. Well, pretty much it's pretty simple to beat the shit out of these people. You can just sit there and just jab them a shit ton of times, and now he runs away like a little bitch. Alright, anyways. Shit, now we gotta wait for the captain. Well, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're able to talk to him now. Alright, so pretty much what you want to do is, you should definitely train with him in the very beginning. I mean, it helps because he teaches you how to perfect block, and he teaches you how to dodge. And those are 2 skills you cannot learn unless you learn them from the captain. Another thing he'll teach you is if you choose Master Strikes when you get a little better, he will teach you how to do a parry, but a parry when you do a perfect block. Your guy pretty much just automatically perfect blocks. He'll do a parry and beat the fuck out of the opponent. But a good way to increase your sword, or pretty much any type of, well, no, yeah, swords. you just pretty much just do I like to learn combos. And you both will get wooden swords and you just sit here and you can smack them.
Use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. No miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat. Force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly.
First he's going to show me the attack.
See? I strike from overhead.
Like, this is a combo your guy will automatically learn if you learn it from him. And you will not have to like spend any attribute points on this combo because you know he teaches it to you. And you like, oh yeah, I get free combos. So he beats the shit out of you twice, pretty much showing you that combo. And then you get to beat the shit out of him with the combo. And the cool thing is that you can do this as many times as you want. You do not lose any health from this. I'm pretty sure it does not damage your equipment. And you get a lot of sword experience and warfare experience. You get a lot more than you would think from just doing this. Like, you get a lot of XP, and I don't think a lot of people know that really. But there's another move you can do. Like, there's this, the down slash, and then stab him twice. So you go here, slash, and you just stab him twice. And there's one like this, boom, boom, and you do that one. That's the ones I know right now. You unlock those. You unlock those, and yeah. So pretty much the only way you can get out the combo is as soon as the sword hits the motherfucker, you continue. You can swing the other part, and you just beat him to death, pretty much. And then you chain your strikes, and that gives you a lot more XP than a lot of people realize. Like, that gives you, I don't know how much it gives you. I just know it gives you a lot. Cause look at that. That wasn't nearly that high up last time. I'm pretty sure I checked it. It was probably halfway. Now it's already all the way up there. And these are the some of the long swords combos that I have here. There's this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now this is the one that he gives you pretty much. There's more combos, but you can really only get like a select few, I'm pretty sure, because of the tribute points he gives you. So pretty much whatever sword you're gonna be using. Since I'm gonna be using a long sword and not really a short sword or saber, so I'm gonna be using the I'll give you tribute points towards the long swords. Because when you have a weapon that's a long sword and you try using the short sword combo for the long sword, it's not gonna work. Because those only work. This combo only works for short sword, hunting sword, and saber. These combos only work for the long sword. So make sure you type triangle when you're going to look at these combos you're going to select, and make sure you choose the right one for the weapons you're going to be using. I'm pretty sure it goes the same way. No, I'm pretty sure the maces and stuff like that is the same. This is like that, but pretty much when you're going over here, you have to make sure you choose the right one for the sword, type of sword you're going to be using. And the warfare, yeah, well, the warfare kind of explains itself. It's the total fighting skill. Pretty much the higher you have of it, the faster your guy swings, and the more accurate his attacks are going to be. And defense is, you know, well, defense. So, yeah, that's my fourth tip. On to the final tip. My last and final tip I'm going to give you guys is the savior snaps. Now, for the savior snaps, you want to make sure you use these damn things wisely, because this is legitimately the only way you can manually save in this entire game. You can craft these sons of guns in the alchemy area, but I do not know how to do that because I have not done alchemy yet. So if you really want to figure out how to craft it, I guess just look it up somewhere else in a different video. Or I would show you if I knew, but sadly I don't yet. But you can steal these from people's houses sometimes at certain locations. You can just stumble across them in a chest you find in the middle of nowhere and everything like that. And then you can get them like that. That's how you get the savior snaps. And you start off with like 5 of them in the very beginning, I'm pretty sure. Because like your girlfriend, before she gets murdered, gives it to you and you're like, oh, thanks babe, it's my favorite drink. I wonder why. It's because, you know, it helps me save in the frickin' game. But yeah, so yeah, pretty neat, right? Yeah. So savior snaps, the only manual way to save the game. And you just pray to God when you go to save that game manually, that when you save it, it doesn't automatically save it 3 seconds after you save the game, because it happened to me before. I walked up to this bandit camp. I'm like, I'm gonna save the game before I kill these fuckers. Save the game, walks 2 steps. Game saved! It says it again. Freaking, I was so salty. So pretty much you gotta be kind of careful, but just try to anticipate when you think the game's gonna save itself, and try to use these wisely, because you're gonna get these a limited amount. And I do not recommend you going around anywhere without a save your snap, because what are you gonna do if you're like playing like under 20 minutes? Last time you saved the game is when you went to sleep, and because sleeping is a good way to save the game. That's one of the ways to save the game, is sleeping, and the other way is when the game decides it wants to make you save. Those are the only 3 ways to save in this game that I know to my knowledge, because those are the experiences I had so far. And so yeah, just make sure you're pretty strategic with the save your snaps. And I wish I knew that before I started just jumping in this game, because I kind of just drunk it and was like, I'm gonna save the game. I'm like, oh, so that's what these do. And I used up all of them, and now I only have 1. But you know, that's my experience of it. Anyways, I hope these 5 tips that I gave you, plus the bonus one, makes your experience in Kingdom Come Deliverance more enjoyable, and it helps you survive more, gives you good ways to get better at the game, and helps you out. Well, fellas, try not to get killed out there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see all you sexy sons of bitches in the next one. JoJo out. Peace.